Earlier we visited Lassen Volcanic and Redwoods National Park, and we're wrapping up our road trip back in San Francisco. We got back into town pretty late. We'll be staying in the Club Quarters Hotel. This place had a luxury German coffee machine, according to the coffee expert I'm traveling with, who loves coffee and is German. Let's walk to find some breakfast now. We're gonna grab some breakfast sandwiches from this little place called Il Canto Cafe. The bagel was good and the service was really great.
Man, this Uber driver is crap. I hate this guy. He's the worst. Hey, buddy.
So to rewind a bit, we decided to try out one of these self-driving cars. It was one of the most bizarre things I've ever experienced. The prices were cheaper than Lyft or Uber. And don't worry, you can always call a helpful human, and you can see how it detects everything in its surrounding. These things are definitely collecting a ton of data.
Thank you. I don't know that I'm gonna give you a tip though. You were a little impersonal.
Thank you.
Bye. So long.
Now we're checking out Fisherman's Wharf. Cool view of Alcatraz from here. And on this Pier 45, there's also this free entry museum with all of these antique arcade coin games. They're all in operation and you can play them, but they're also just neat to look at.
A game called French Execution. Are you ready to see something?
Yep.
The bell will toll, the curtain rises, you will see the culprit pay the penalty. Oh, wait. That was a quarter.
I guess there weren't too many TVs around when this one was popular, so that's the entertainment.
They don't charge you to come in here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're making money off your quarters, but, you know.
And this is the front entrance. Now we're gonna go walk over to Pier 39. Let's go into this Christmas shop. They have a lot of really beautiful glass ornaments all around this shop.
Hello, I'll take care of that, please.
Let's get out of here now. I'm a little scared I'll break something next.
Aww. For you. Okay, ready? Ready? Aww, we're in love.
I'm so excited to see these sea lions. Apparently they had some other plans and migrated elsewhere this time of year. It's early July, by the way. There are still at least 3 that stayed. Maybe they're just robot sea lions to entertain the tourists. Now let's walk towards Ghirardelli Square. It was so cold today, especially compared to the rest of the trip, like 70 degrees with wind, and we were previously experiencing up to 114 degrees. So it's kind of cold here, but people are swimming. Okay. All right, let's go have some chocolate. And someone can get his ice cream fix here. We just placed the ice cream order at the counter and now we're gonna find a seat.
Are they gonna bring it?
She said to bring it.
Soon enough, they brought us our decadent sundae. Let's pick a few chocolates to take. And now, time for a San Francisco classic. We're gonna take a ride on the cable cars. We purchased tickets online in advance. I think it was like $8 a person, and it was done through the San Francisco public transportation app. As you can see, this thing is very manual. It's been about 40 minutes and I've gotten so cold just standing around here in the wind, not moving around. Finally, we're able to board. This car is so cram-packed. There's no personal space at all. As an engineer, what do you think of that?
It's very old, I think.
It's a good thing you're an engineer because I didn't know that. After about 10 more minutes of waiting around in a parked position, we're finally on the move. We swap now, so I'm the one standing. I love having this French guy's arm in my face. This thing does make stops, but we're gonna ride it the whole way, which will take around 20 to 30 minutes. So apparently we should have ridden in the other direction because the cars leaving here are much emptier than ours was. At the end of the line, there was a really nice shopping center with these really cool curved escalators. We're really just stopping in here to use the restroom, to be honest. And now let's head over to Chinatown. The San Francisco Chinatown is one of the best that I've seen. It is really big and quite a bit cleaner than the one in New York. We got some souvenir sweatshirts here, which were much cheaper than the ones down by the pier areas. We're gonna try out the Capitol restaurant for lunch. The food was great. Just make sure you look at your receipt carefully. They tried to charge us for dinner even though we were there for the lunch hours, and they apologetically fixed it, but just make sure you check your bill here. Let's see what kind of interesting Asian snacks we can see. wonder if they're still charging $1.50 per week for a room. Our hotel is only about 5 minutes from Chinatown, so we walk back in no time. And now I need a nap. This TV would not stay on. Hello, I want to watch Amish Affair. Thank you. Ugh.
What should I tell them?
Sixth floor. So this was really nice. From 5 to 6 p.m. we could go to the restaurant next door for a complimentary glass of wine.
Solid.
And even Italian.
I'm Italian, so I'm usually hard on Italian restaurants. No one can live up to my mom and grandma.
And now we're just checking out the view from the hotel roof.
Okay.
Oh, it looks really nice in the
Alright, we're gonna grab the car now, which we parked in a nearby garage we found on Spot Hero. It was much cheaper than using the hotel's parking rate. And now we're headed to see some farther out San Francisco destinations. First stop, the Painted Ladies. There was a nice little German family here saying in German, maybe we'll see other Germans.
It's like, hello.
They did, they just didn't know it. How sad. And the next stop is the Palace of Fine Arts. The interior was closed, but the outdoor grounds were so beautiful and impressive. It's actually what we really came to see. It reminded me of my trip to Rome. Alright, now back in the car. You can really see the grade on these streets. This site is iconic, especially if you have a car here, and that is the zigzagging Lombard Street, often called the most crooked street in the world. Not sure if that's true, but that's just what they call it. And now we're gonna try one more time to see if we can get a good view of the Golden Gate Bridge. Nope, too bad. At least we got to drive across it earlier when we started our road trip. And here is City Hall, all lit up for the 4th of July week. After parking our car, we're gonna go get some dinner. And for us, what is a city trip without a ride on one of these electric scooters? And we're gonna ride over to the North Beach area, which is supposedly kind of like Little Italy.
It's a little slow here in San Fran.
We're gonna eat at this Mona Lisa restaurant. The environment here is really cool with all of the different memorabilia on the walls. The food is pretty good, but a little on the pricier side. And now back to the hotel.
Sehr leer auf den Straßen.
What's this?
It's chilled, non-chilled.
Oh. Okay, just got the worst part of the trip done, packing up.
After packing up and checking out, we're making one final attempt to see the Golden Gate Bridge. But not much luck. We came over to this little park area which had slightly more visibility, but still not that amazing. And with that, let's go ahead and head to the airport. It's time to head back home. This was my first trip using the TSA pre-check, so it was really exciting to go through the fast lane and leave my shoes on. Oh, and we got upgraded again to Comfort Plus, like we did on the way here, so that was really exciting. Perhaps the best thing about those Comfort Plus seats were that we were the first people to get off the plane.
Thank you.
And on the way home, late night stop to Buc-ee's.